What's up, YouTube? This your boy Jason with JTD Travel. I'm here today at Busch Gardens to ride the brand new Pantheon. We have been waiting for 2 years for this coaster to open, and it's finally open for pass holders. Okay, now today we're going to find out 3 things. Number 1, is it a great ride? Number 2, is it fat friendly? Number 3, is it a great ride? So let's go ahead to get a ride on Pantheon, and I'll be back to tell y'all my first reaction.
Ladies and gentlemen, in keeping with
It's funny, like, where I rode, it's like the front row at first, I was like, oh, my hands up, and they got through the first one.
Welcome back. How is everybody's ride?
Boarding guests, step carefully into the seats directly next to you and pull the restraint down over your head and shoulders and onto your lap. As a reminder, loose articles are not permitted. Please place all loose articles.
If you are not riding at this time, please take a step back as gates are now closing. Thank you.
Keeping your hands on the lap bar, with your arms and legs down and inside the ride, with your head back against the headrest at all times.
I'm gonna do one more push if that's okay.
Well, just one pass, fat friendly. Or for me anyway. Man, I can't believe this is finally just happening.
Harness the speed and strength of 5 Roman gods as you conquer Pantheon.
Right. Right. Here we go. Oh! 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 Airtime, baby! Woo! Yeah! Oh! 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 Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! Oh! Oh! Yeah! Oh! Oh! Yeah! Yeah! Oh! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh! 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 Yes!
That was great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they needed this ride so bad.
Oh my God. Worth the wait.
Yeah, it was.
Worth the wait.
That was great.
Right. Airtime was incredible.
Welcome back. Once the ride comes to a complete stop, please lift up on your safety restraint and exit carefully to your right down the ramp, taking all personal belongings left in the bins. Thank you for riding Pantheon, and enjoy the rest of your day at Busch Gardens.
Alright, y'all, so I just got off of Pantheon, and all I can say is, oh my God, Busch Gardens, you hit this one out the park. First things first, remember we said we was gonna find out a couple of things. Number one, yes, it's very fun. Number two, yes, it is fat friendly. Now for some people who may say what is fat friendly, I know for me, I'm about 5'6", 5'7", around 250 pounds. So, and I was able to fit perfectly. The cast member did have to give me, or the ride operator did have to give a little push just to double check to make sure that I was in the ride. But y'all can't see me. All right, there we go. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. So, but yeah, other than that, I mean, it was a little tight squeeze, but the ride was comfortable. The train was comfortable. The train seats were comfortable. Now let's get on to the actual ride. Once again, oh my God. First things first, coming out of the station, that first launch was decent. It was enough to get you over that first inversion. But after that point, the hang time, the air time, the inversions were all hitting. Like I said, Busch Gardens, you hit this one out of the park. I mean, I know this is probably the only second day that this has been open, so I'm pretty sure as the weather starts to warm up, as the coaster gets its reps in, that's going to be a lot faster than what it was today. But trust me, what it presented today was legit. I cannot explain that. We finally got an A1 coaster here at Busch Gardens. Like I say, coaster was phenomenal. At this point, what I'm about to do is just walk around the park. I see Apollo going, so I'm gonna try to get a ride on Apollo. And I'm gonna see what other coasters they may have open. I know I didn't see Alpengeist open, Griffin, or Loch Ness, so I may not be able to get it in this video, but I'm gonna try to see what other rides I could get on, all right? So, check out the POV. You definitely hear my reaction. So, see y'all on the next one. All right, what's up, y'all? I'm back. Just got off of Apollo. Had to give it a ride. When I first got here, it was actually down, so saw it operating, so I decided to go. I'm gonna show you guys the map, and you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about when I said there's rides missing off the map. But I guess it's because they're just not opening up until the whole entire park is open later this month. But here's the map. So, as you can see, right here is where Loch Ness will be. Right here is where Griffin will be. And right here is where Alpengeist will be. As you can see, they're not there. But the only rides they do have on the map is Apollo, Pantheon, which I'm glad to see that's finally on the map, Verbolten, and Invader up there at the top, right there. So, for the most part, like they just have, you know, 3 out of the 8. I'm not gonna say 4 out of the 8 because you have to be a pass holder to be able to ride Pantheon. So, but yeah, so I decided I'm not gonna do any more here at Busch. Really came here to do what I came here to do, and that's ride Pantheon. Just to get back into Pantheon, I mean, when I tell you, it is probably one of the best rides of 2022. Now, I haven't rode Iron Quasi yet, and I haven't rode Velocicoaster yet, but to me, Pantheon is it. But just to give you guys a breakdown of the ride, walking up to the ride, I kind of see what a lot of people was talking about. There's not really any theming other than the sign. Next thing, walking through the queue. The queue actually doesn't really seem that long, unless they didn't have all the other parts of the queue open, but it's really a short queue. It will fill up fast if that is the actual queue. The one thing I don't like about the queue is all of the wooden fences that they have enclosing the queue. So at points of the queue where you will really get a good view of the ride, you really don't get that view. So I'm wondering if that's just temporary until Busch, I guess, decide to do any more theming to Pantheon, because it's non-existent. It's just the ride. Busch could have probably went over and beyond with this theming with this ride. It would have been really cool to go through, you know, different type of Roman, or is it Greek? I'm trying to figure out, is it the Greek gods or the Roman gods? Tell me down in the comments. I just got off the ride, forgot that soon. But it would have been neat, you know, with the different elements that they had on Pantheon, that you may be going through some type of different Roman or Greek buildings, different statues around and stuff. Maybe they will do something in the future, because it's really just on a huge plot of land. But honestly, it doesn't need anything. I mean, the ride is good within itself. Next day, moving on to the actual ride. Like I said, the ride is awesome. You coming out of the station, going into that first launch where you hit that first inversion, which gives you some type of hang time. Coming from that, you got a couple of outer bank turns. Then you hit the switch track and you hit the launches. Now the launches is crazy because you have one launch. You have a launch, and then after that launch, you have a boost to go up the top hat. Coming back, you hit that launch, you hit that boost launch, then you hit the actual launch, and you go up the vertical spike to come back down and hit those again. And when I tell you the launches, yeah, they would not disappoint. There were some very forceful launches. Going over the top hat, hit major airtime, actually got good views of, you know, what you're able to see within the park. And then coming down that drop off the top hat is phenomenal. Out of my seat the entire time going down that drop. Then once we hit that huge outer bank turn, I lied to you not, I was out of my seat the entire time. Going over the stall, like I would literally say this is probably the first time I felt the stall like that. Like you literally feel like you're hanging, your butt is out of the seat. The inversion or the element really delivers, like I guess how intimate and Busch Gardens really want it to be. Before I sign off, just to talk about the whole being fat friendly. Now, the car before me, before I was able to actually get on the ride, there was two young ladies that was trying to ride in the front row. They were on the plus size, and they were not able to ride. The ride operators were not able to push down enough for them to be able to get on the ride. I know for me, I had a green light, but the dude was like, let me just push down just to make sure that you're good, that you're straight, that, you know, you'll be able to ride this ride. So, you know, raised my hand, let him push down, and I was still clear. Like, it didn't get out of red. It didn't get out of green. So, like I said, just take it kind of with a grain of salt. Like I told you, I'm about 5'7", around 250 pounds. It wasn't a tight squeeze, I can't say that. The car was very comfortable for a person of my stature. I know we all come in different shapes and sizes, and I know when it comes to our weight, the proportion of our weight really, you know, goes kind of anywhere and everywhere. So, but if you are a plus size person, don't be afraid to come out here and give the test seat a try to see if you can actually ride the ride. Definitely do the test seat. Don't think that, okay, I'm gonna be able to ride this ride, and then you get to the station and it's your turn to get in the seat and the restraint is not closing on you, and you kind of have that embarrassing moment. But so just to show that even though I was able to ride the ride, there were others right before me who was not able to ride the ride. So If you are a plus size person and you like riding on roller coasters and stuff like that, share your experience down in the comments, you know, because sometimes when we go to these theme parks and these brand new roller coasters come out, that is probably the number one thing that a plus size person is thinking about is like, can I fit on the ride? I really want to ride the brand new ride, but can I fit? That's pretty much about Pantheon here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Like I said, it is a top tier coaster. I'm glad we have something like this here in Virginia. And I'm glad Busch Gardens really, you know, debuted this ride. And didn't wait until May like they usually do with new rides. But before I leave, if you really enjoyed this content today and the advice that I gave, please give me a like. And also, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscriber button. Don't forget to hit the bell so you know when I'm uploading a new video. I know I haven't been around since all the marching band videos that I debuted earlier in the fall on my channel, but I am back. Got a couple of cruises lined up. We'll be visiting Busch Gardens again to actually give a full walkthrough review of how the park is doing after the pandemic. Shall I say after the pandemic? But also we'll be visiting other theme parks as well. So you'll be getting a lot of footage and content from me coming up. But like I said, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know next time I upload a video. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.